it going, keep it going.
Like I said, my name is Lisa Sears, and no, I'm no relation to this store. Because if I were, they wouldn't have been called Snap-on tools. That's a lesbian joke. Come on, guys. Let's go. For those of you that didn't get that, that means I think Dickie is icky. I mean, I have since BE, you know, before Ellen. Some of these little lesbians are a little too young to understand what that means. Let me explain. That was back before I even knew what LBG or T was, let alone the new alphabet with the elemental P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. I don't get it all. Jeez, I mean, this was back in, you know, I was a freshman in high school, and I was walking in the cafeteria, and this guy goes, Dyke? And I was like, he must think I'm retaining water. That's a damn joke. My mom sat me down, she goes, Lisa, we need to talk. And I'm like, okay. And she goes, are you gay? And I'm like, what? She's like, are you gay? And I'm like, what would make you ask that? She goes, you and your friends go to Arby's a lot for dinner. Come on, keep up. You'll get it later. Yeah. Okay, so, right? You know what I'm talking about. You order with extra sauce. Don't even lie. But this was back in the Bush era, and not just the president. So as you can imagine, I was real happy when women started doing landscaping. But they started doing those landing strips, and I'm like, that's stupid, it's not a plane. So I did one this way, so when I looked down at my girlfriend, she looks like Hitler. She didn't think it was as funny as I did, but she stayed for 8 years. Not sure what was wrong with her, but people were always asking if we were gonna get married. And I'm like, we already are. She doesn't put out, she takes my money. Straight or gay, it's all the same, right? Yeah, I see some head nods going on over here. So yeah, so. But I did think about getting married once, and we'll just call her by her real name, Twat Waffle. So I bought Twaffle a wedding and engagement ring. Yeah. But after my double mastectomy, I also had a wifectomy and cut that cancer out too. So I have these rings for sale. Well, you know the type. Come on now. So I have these rings for sale on the garage sale sites, and these women are always like, oh my God, they're so beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, thanks for reminding me. I did a better job picking out the rings than I did the bitch that was supposed to wear them. How was I supposed to know when she said she was bi, she meant bipolar? Fuck, clarification please, right? But speaking of my double mastectomy, it's funny because when people find out I had breast cancer, they're like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, why did you give it to me? I knew you could catch the gay, I didn't know you could catch the cancer. Jeez. So I had to go to this thing called Chemo Teach, and it was me, Twat Waffle, and a nurse in a room. And she was like, there's some foods that you're not going to be able to eat, like lettuce, because you can't clean it, and things aren't going to taste good, and you're probably going to lose some hair. She didn't tell me my nose hairs, which kind of sucked, because the snot just dripped out. Could have warned me about that. But she said if you have any animals, don't let them lick you for 24 hours after treatment, because they could get sick. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. She goes, or anybody. And I'm like, why would, oh. Yeah, I should have let her. Bad, that's bad. But people only think of the negatives when they think of cancer, right? I mean, that's all they think about, but you gotta look at the positives. I mean, I saved a lot of time and money during chemo. Money, because I didn't have to buy any hair products, right? Time, because I didn't have to shave anything. And you know, I mean, no more underboob sweat. Can I get an amen? And less laundry, right? You know, some of the, yeah, no. So, but even though I've been in remission for about 4 years now, there are things that come along with cancer in the long run. And so I had to go get checked for some girly cancers, because I guess that can come along with it. And I'm sitting there with my legs up in the stirrup looking sexy, and she goes, yeah, She goes, you look good. And I'm like, yeah, I shaved for you. She's like, that's not what I meant. Seriously said that. And she pulled out this wand, and it was very large, and she starts putting a condom on it with lube. And I'm like, how am I supposed to wear that? It doesn't have straps. I quickly found out because, yeah, I lost my virginity that day. Yeah, I hadn't prepared for this moment. So I looked at her and I said, do I owe you dinner? We have a date next week for Arby's. I'm Lisa Sears, that's my time.
Can we get another?